Faith to faith. Faith to faith. English, already, everything. Come on. Nana, why? We pour you. You think say we go forgive you.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
The clergy and the religious distinct, when they speak, they shake the foundation, and it is only the church that will address meaningfully the canker going on, and they want to silence all credible voices. And you don't want us to talk? We will talk today, we will talk tomorrow. Let me tell you why people do not want Professor Mate to talk. Listen, they have tried, politicians have tried all means, to muzzle me, to get me, but they can't. And you know what? I will speak today, I will speak tomorrow. You know the tax I pay? Sometimes when my listening comes and I see the tax that I've paid, but at the same time, I say, praise be to the Lord we serve, because He's going to build our nation. Then when my tax goes, you are stealing the money and you don't want us to talk. We will talk today, we will talk tomorrow. And you don't want us to talk, we will talk today, we will talk tomorrow.
Commitment a show say o kun katansia ne proya wo se me de matamfo akogina court na wadofo na omo ye bi ne eke wadofo na omo nsa sim omo nan sim omo so gbokro no ni bi ne eno de wa kan se eno ntini ye so wo ye clearing agent wadofo no a wo party fo a waka omo ahye okukum no a omo gbokro no wa ye din no omo de ne na ye ka se wo ye clearing agent wo ye corruption Musejo Ramos she NYA scandal here by say yes ko frupo na yi bob say AK ye tie me kwa ko yi bob free ayim the bob fu fresh ma na etu ameka 9,000 Ghana cedis NYA 4.5 million say me nsesan bob ye training me say the mesesan bob eno no ye etu ameka 90 million OCDs na professional electricians ko mo ye adwuma ECG no kra bo so me so o market to ayesen AK wo de no to a oso NDC for consultants be was South Africa no mo say omo ba be target President Akufo-Addo corruption. Assembly be wa ba bia why communication do can why careful. Corruption allegations aye cause wa ban we mu. Aye NDC for na ye. What I want to disprove me say enye NDC na you. Ma prove ya tell say corruption allegations are badodo na no are being made by your own people and people who have no connections with opposition party. eti by owura adoma kuba fi logic no Professor Mate ye NDC ni Professor Mate wo ye NDC ni oka say appointees say wa ban we mu ye corrupt no wo logic ni say wa ma no NDC party card President Akufo-Addo na mu beka say American renegotiated deal no or he was misled by one executive secretary ne owura Boachi Akomo no omo so adane NDC for Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company for border almost suspending Mami Francis CCM Omadani NDC Danish ambassador Wadani NDC US ambassador Wadani NDC Netherlands ambassador Wadani NDC Reverend Awotre Owusu die nansen okasa na video ko viral no odo so Wadani NDC everybody am credit Ghana for with some level of intelligence Obribu ahese mu wia 5 million cedis the choir delegate conference or NDC.
Well, you should have mu wia.
No so omo ye de omo fire it is Steve.
So omo de.
It is Steve. It is taxpayers money. So kan wa. Emra bia ni wa wo krom high makwan. Say party over government party need to make the nsa bo aban sika.
But he did not use the word stolen.
Yes, but I am using it.
But it's wrong.
It is Steve. Do you know why it is Steve? Because I am menu sika. Menu sika nya na dey fund the MPP activities. Not the deputy general secretary say omudo omusa ko bom of flash about afa kodi de ya na say man 1,000 pa otia so NDC ni Canada Japan beka say more inflate Ghana card or the 50 million investors 50 million bet 50 million pe $50 million pe more inflated in yako $1.2 billion no onu so adani NDC ni o say mo di booking fee of $20,000 for flash house no or NDC ni. And we are sitting here and are blindly who defend the idea. Allegations are here, Manase more Modo Manua Tum, say a bad way, a corrupt lawyer and this. Eke also yan central mechanics watch me ababa, Franklin Kujo, our dinner no tum say a bad way a corrupt or yan this. And yet Ghana for one eka more corrupt too. See any ye. Namuntia futu namunya say mama who so I can be there and NDC no. Franklin Kujo be NDC ni raben. Manase be NDC ni da ben o ka for gift nya Manase na e de buy Anas a investigative piece twice ibon crop for court on video taking monies Anas adani NDC ni all of a sudden because ene de oye netia mo tama no oye bi tia amanfo de na mo born abaso President Akufo-Addo me ba me be ya Anas principle ene Anas ne na amanfo mu dimirika Stephen Adeti one ti tape a one owura Rosimbukari no o bribe no man moto a o reject here no mo tata Stephen Adeti me no ka say Ahmed Swali Number 12 on check form. Yenkuno. Mibusaw. Na corruption say na me can say mitro say. Corruption enye financial corruption ko. Eba moral ya obetimi corrupt. Yeti kroma. Bugri na bu. Wase mo appointees mami otukoja ba ne Rosimbukari in the for apam ekumu former chairman Mahama Adams. Dia na President Akufo-Addo ayafa ho. Canada Japan therefore ya mo MP. Wase sexy don agina court. Abo ni President Akufo-Addo di so me bo ne pa ku JB dan kwa mo MP enye corruption 800,000 na muka ase mo de kwa create website 800,000 Peace FM online ada bia amanfo guso traffic action amanfo ye news wo so mu create mu tuasen ni etikroma ye di 8 billion special initiative for website 8 billion 800,000 minority anchimo a kam be ka say ye nifaso na ye di zero ba ko kan ensem ama listing na wu adoma ko afitie mi ye ba ko kura no ye NDC na kofa bae PDF ye na kofa bae energy minister ene se mabokro no wu wa wunia retinya ma na se mabokro no wu Ambusdary committee e dia ba se mabokro no wu Ambusdary so ye NDC ni at least credit us with some level of intelligence and am no tie ya to lorry fame by 10% check ya to petrol mu or government mu wa ba wo be bre ho ase akansem de ama the people of Ghana hope otia na utro tantrum and amahama ye say and na no ne ye ka de nsama nya hotama kro ne rekubro be maka fa mu ye o ka se refi Dr. Rekubro be Saturday ya on news one o say mu make billionaires out of dubious and fraudulent contracts. Dr. Charles Rekubro be ono so ka se ma suspending no ka tell say wa suspending no otia we are buying. You should be listening all the time, pa. Now, what you say? You should be listening to yourself. We are buying. Be receptive to criticisms. What you say? Share. Sa enipa 21 na they are your opponents. No man pani ka say ono de. O person de mra ye adwuma ma menka an krabi nkyerɛ. What busa ho da say de enti na constitution no omo troye no. Omo de say mu say o ye man pani a. Utimi appointed. Esanso G position at any time without giving reasons. What busa ho sa? It is because see a two abane the mouse say wo eke wo ye Ghana man pani a And I'm so any papa ku penti. Now untimi nchiche mu say me education minister, me lands minister, me age no. To me out the bemo bibi aso kwa yesa adwuma ogina wudi mu. To me mu no oye. Enti se nipa no oda so de na nanim nya ofe kura timi gi no o ma reason bia. Enu nti na obeka ya former president Mahama. Tikesi e wi ade gonja ni de se konkon tenten gram no. Ne wo fe no. Vicky Hammer eko the tape pie ya. Wo so ope $1 million ato na account mu so okai. Eno no chem investigation dey ebo no na e kro no. Obi ka ni dreams. But president Mahama hu said dabi. Baby a wotene ni abansi ka efa table so no. A wo pay $1 million no. Se me check your salary craft 4 years NOS gracia $1 million na duru. Enti ma hwe ya do sabebo abansi kam. En wo yi no. Ada na bikia man kokota anka say o mampani an follow due process. Ade bi wa wani tuamu se eye kro no ensem fata o man ne kasa ho. Wo tumi so obeji no ehia court. Ehia court enti na o ye president ya ma otumi se wo betimi appoint wo betimi asan jinipa no without recourse to anything nipa ni ntimi challenge. Enu ti no oyi bu achi ajako ye ka so for reason bra o the reason by. Enti ade no mo maka no. Pius Agidemu Mami Francis Esiemu. What I say, Mami I will come twemo. Omo no ade no omo apply the same thing. Na only omo because wadane who clearing agent. Try a classical case medicine form. Eye Owura Kenoforiata 2.25 billion bond no. Slide report so can be. Page 138, page 139. Slide share say wabubu Public Financial Management Act no so. Owura Kenoforiata President Maminia. In fact, essential share say ne asset declaration no ye woni nyuma kuo bi a one farm tre Ghana for say o interest wom e no mo list here. Mama Charlotte say nye procurement breaches in notify. Charlotte say nye procurement breaches in notify, but president ye ne mama nua ba. Mate kwase ese na nso o ka so be reshuffle pe na ne wofafo no free che bi aba e na wonim say atachia wuyi na se na busuafo project ya wo yi
ana what friend
je met o ka so wati bi no de wonte o ka se Cladan Stanley no omo yakọ South Africa meso mate say
he and his friends conspired to sell our ECG for nothing. What about that? He was the one who incorporated the lead company that was involved in the PDS.
But if you're a lawyer, if you represent a company to do incorporation, does that imply?
No, he's the secretary of the company. And they conspired to steal, to defraud this country. Where are they? What has happened to them? The PDS gang. He's one of them. He has the temerity to talk about Mahama. Is that not strange? That is why I'm saying that, look, there are real bread and butter issues. We can focus on that discussion. But if you want to go into the gutters.
In the first 2 years of an MPP administration, under this Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication program, where every constituency will get $1 million every year for rural and deprived communities. Under this program, there should be no village or community in Ghana after the first 2 years that would have a water problem or a toilet problem.
The democracy we fought for gives us the right to elect a government every 4 years, and it provides us with an opportunity to hold our government accountable and renew a mandate or vote them out after 4 years. No government has an automatic right to be elected twice. We should not give governments a sense of the right to be elected twice unless they perform and unless they deliver on the promises they made whilst seeking our votes.
As leader of the NDC, I wish to serve notice that we shall do our part to ensure that our country remains peaceful and that the electoral process proceeds smoothly. But, and a big but, let nobody assume that we will accept the results of a flawed election.
Welcome to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This show is, with all due respect, extended version. I'm streaming live from California. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Kevin Taylor Indigo Steamer live on your sets, on your TVs, on your phones, wherever you're watching us from. We'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening from our location here. The Ghost team is on standby, making sure you get everything. I'm sorry, those calling me now, I'm sorry, I just go online, I can't talk now. The Ghost team is on standby, making sure that you get everything smoothly. This show is, with all due respect, this is the most authoritative show now in Ghana. No show can compare itself to the show, because this is where we speak truth to power. Today we're talking Ghana. Today we're discussing issues. Today I'm going to take my time, break things down for Ghanaians to understand that Ghana does not belong to anybody. Ghana does not belong to some individuals. Ghana belongs to all of us. Nobody can be threatened. Everybody have the right to express their views, especially when you have documents to back it. Every single individual have the right to express their views. We can express our views in different ways. Some could be mild, some too could be harsh, like the way I've decided to express my view. So nobody is bigger than anyone. Nobody can say Ghana belongs to him or her. Here, we speak truth to power. Thank you very much for being part of this show. The family is here. Adro Ghana, any braba. Yeah, today I sleep. Yeah, any braba. And sure, no, no matter what, let's do this. What's new in town? The family is. If this is the first time watching the show, this show is, with all due respect, it streams on 27 different platforms, 8 solid platforms. I'm taking the lead. The first platform is, with all due respect, on Facebook. Go on Facebook, go and follow the page or like the page, With All Due Respect on Facebook. Also on the same Facebook, look for Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. You can find a show. You can watch us live every time we live. You're going to get a notification and follow this show promptly. You can also watch this show live on YouTube. YouTube, look for With All Due Respect. With All Due Respect. You're going to see it there, and then you can watch the show live. On 15th, our second channel will be back. The original channel, Loud Silence Radio and TV, will be back on the 15th of this month. Also, you can watch this show on Periscope, With All Due Respect on Periscope. On Instagram, look for With All Due Respect. On Twitter, look for With All Due Respect. This is just a show everybody is watching. In fact, the numbers are crazy. Jack, that was your Ghana, because we know Bagawaya. Stay focused, and when you're focused, you get to the last cent. This is what we believe in. This is what the family believe in. And we say family not because we just saying family. We saying family because the people who watch us, the people who listen to us, we see them as family. We don't just see them as listeners or viewers. So we on this show call ourselves or each other family, because we believe in togetherness. I'll be saying hello to the family, and after that, I'll be taking over. I'll be going through what we're going to be doing today. But if this is your first time watching this show is in 4 segments. Yes, this show is in 4 segments. The first segment is I'm going to say hello to the family watching us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere. Mention names, say hello to them, share some jokes, and after that, we're going to move to the second segment, which is the social media segment, where I talk about issues making rounds or making headlines on social media. After that, I'll do my editorial of the day. My editorial of the day today is simple. I will be speaking to Kennedy Japan. I will be speaking to the NPP party hierarchy. I will be speaking to Ghanaians, especially the youth. I'll be speaking to you. I want you people to understand that you should not allow any individual to intimidate you. In fact, there are people out there who have been sent to Ghana to kill Sami Jemfi. I'll be breaking things down for you to know the details today. We'll be taking it from there. After that, I'll open the phone lines for the family to also call in and also share their thoughts on the show. This is a packed show. This is a 1 in a million show. This show is the show everybody's talking about. It's packed, my fellow Ghanaians. It is packed because Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team, we are here. We are here to solve problems. We are here to speak about Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning.
The country where I come from, the truth is an irony. Just like animal farm, justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence, Islamic leaders silence, kings and queens silence, traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth? We are them go so confused the call. Now by area why no better. We are them go so confused the call. One guy's area why no better. Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he did not see what I see so. Na your friend on a nine come asem. Only papi obeka na sembia. So I one kwa obechuetu. Everybody was afraid. And when Tina Nantuma caught it here, nine. Once na board dumping one and but who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien peso beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku drofo nyina danima. Enti who go say the truth? Obiadra konson so to grow Germansa to me be a cacobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo. When you know ye.
Welcome back to the show. This is With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. We're going to go straight and say hello to the family. I'm going to spend 5 minutes to say hello to the family quickly because we have lots and lots of things to talk about today. Let's see who is here. Yes, on Facebook. Let's start from Facebook, and after that we can move to YouTube, and then a few things. Okay, Yusuf Gambo is representing live on Los Islands Radio and TV Network on Facebook. Let me bring this iPad here. I'll be speaking to NPP party hierarchy. Okay. Richard Hansen is also here. Etse Frederick is here. Safia Ibrahim is here. Ibrahim Tego is representing live on Los Islands Radio and TV Network. Okay, who's also here? Ali Abukari is here. Augustin Donko is representing live. Michael Yusuf is also here. Bafo Kapim is here. Etsy Frederick is back again. Tichi Moses, Mohammed Hamidu, John Waja is representing live. Haji is here. Christine Ado Homo is here. Hope and Pray is also representing live on Los Islands Radio and TV Network. Asigbetse Andrew is also representing live here on Los Islands Radio. More Fire Abudu is saying that Abudu Salif is back again. Moses is here. Gabrimu is here. Abudu Salif is back again. Who is here? Ete is back again. Michael Yusuf is representing. Mumuni Mohammed is also live here on Los Islands Radio and TV Network. Benjamin is representing like Jehoshaphat, right? I hope I got it right. Okay. Somebody says, I love this guy. Thank you very much. Rosemary Fosuya, I love you too. Adra is representing live. Edward Anthony Kwao is representing live. Chris Tina is here. Darlene Zubi is representing live. Mohammed Sadiq, Kevin Morfire. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Patrick Ngetia. Hello, sir. How are you doing, Patrick? Samuel Kula Penu is representing live. Yao Koranchi Jr. is here. Richard Quenyan is also representing live on Los Islands Radio and TV Network. Massa Babatu is representing there. Wisdom Dason is also here. Bruce Walanya said the PDS gang. Yes, the PDS gang. They are all walking free. Kobe Fred is representing here. Kojo Anefi is also here. Yes, Joshua Ibrahim Dawuda is here. Adjoa Mawonya is also representing live on Los Islands Radio and TV Network. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. Let me do something on YouTube quickly. We've got lots and lots of things to talk about today, so we're going to be running through things quite quickly. Adadi Susie, thank God for our lives today. Thank you very much, Adadi. Alex Wilson is representing live. Okay, Raina Yakubu is also here. Ike Laser, OG, how are you doing, sir? Eric Otis is representing. Blanks Papa is here on YouTube watching me live. Peter Owusu, this platform is for the wise people. Thank you very much, Peter. Esther Mate, say Esther Mate, good talk. Leslie Braco, Mahama Fat, that's your view. Thank you very much, Leslie. Francis Kumasi, keep up. Kevin, more fire. Thank you very much. Buhari Stewart, say more fire. Thank you very much, Buhari. Buhari is back again. Leslie Braco is back again. Emmanuel Asamoah is watching us live. Kingsley Owusu Ansa, Benedicta Agri, more fire. Thank you very much, Benedicta. Kingsley Owusu is giving some thumbs down. Thank you very much, Kingsley. Whatever you bring, you will take. Flak Guade is also representing live on Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Okay, Buhari is back again. Who again? Blank Papa is back again. On Richard Kofiago is the deputy class captain on YouTube. Deputy class captain on YouTube. The class captain on YouTube is Sandra Heteka, my darling. Your cell is Achimbafia is also here. Najombu Coffee is representing live. Betty Botre is here. Mustafa Yusuf is here. Champion of Ori. This is fact about what is going on in Ghana now. Thank you very much. Bash A is also here. Both MPP and NDC are guilty of receptive to constructive criticism. All right, that's a good opinion. Ben, Kelvin, you are doing a great job. Thank you very much, Ben. Peter Owusu is back again. Mr. Mathania. Mr. Mathania is also watching us live on Los Angeles Radio TV Network on YouTube. This show is the show everybody is watching. I would like to say good evening to the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Good evening to all the ex-presidents, the cowards, and those who have decided to speak. Good evening to Jerry John Rawlings. Good evening to John Ejekum Kufu, and good evening to John Dramani Mahama. Good evening to the kings and queens. Good evening to the stewards. Good evening to the clergy, the cowards. Good evening to all the hypocrites, and good evening to all the liars in Ghana. Today we are going to speak truth to power. Good evening to our haters. Jack, the more you hate, the more God bless us. So we are focused. We are focused. See, the sin attitude creature man sign. No one am neridian. The sin attitude. Now, what about the embo jimponi and chebi be free. This show is for the matured minds. This show is for the adults. Let's go straight and do the social media segment, and then we can pick issues from there. All right. My first social media story is here. Lots and lots of things happening. Jack, now wasn't the NAC. In some CC too much. In some CC. All right. Okay. Our first social media story is this. We targeted 15 million, but we have crossed 16 million mark. It's the best ever voter registration exercise, EC. And this story was actually reported by Class FM online. And this statement is coming from the Electoral Commission of Ghana, led by Jane Mensah. And Jane Mensah is trying to play some mind games here. Jack, you say, your concert, concert near you see, this same lady, right? This same EC. This same criminal EC told Ghanaians, say, you see, let's go back. Let's just see this. Now they are saying 50 million is great number. 50 million is the best number. You remember this statement from this EC chairperson. She justifies decision to compile new register. Now we had to compile a new register. Some people opposed it. Majority of Ghanaians were like, what's the sense in it? But the MPP party, which I belong to, and this EC woman who does not want to take any idea from anybody except Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who employed her, they decided to go ahead with the new registration. The idea behind the new registration was simple. The idea was to get out or to take out people who were not supposed to be in the register. Meaning the EC actually came out and told us emphatically that the register was bloated. So the best thing to do now was to go do new registration and clear all the bad nuts in the register. Meaning there were too many people in the register. That's why the registers, the number of people who were in the register were over around 50 million. That is the idea. So if you read, he says the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, and this story was actually done June 13th, 2020, like a month ago. And if you read, and this is coming from the same EC board, she said, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, EC, Jane Mensah, has said that the compilation of a new voters register will prevent the manipulation of the 2020 polls. So basically, to prevent the manipulation of the 2020 polls is basically trying to clean the register, making sure that the number we had there, because you remember, the MPP, we won the election and later turned around to say, even though we said we won 1 million votes, there are too many people in the register. That's why we have 15 million people there. And then Akufo-Addo sent Jane Mensah to go out there and say, let's do a new register. Let's throw away. And the Supreme Court, the Apex Court, in their own wisdom, which does not make any sense, said that, yeah, today nobody should hold a birth certificate because it's a useless document. We should throw away the voter ID card. We threw it away because we wanted to clear the register. We wanted to make sure that at least that 15 million number should drop to about 12 or 14 million at least. Then we know that because you remember, Kennedy, Japan, Akufo-Addo, MPP, us, we were talking about over 1.5 million people in the register. If people have followed the news very well, Kennedy, Japan was on not OKFM, the other one, the host was yes, I remember that radio station. Ketechi Efri First radio station. What's the name? Yeah, remind me of that station. And Kennedy was on it, and he emphatically said that from their checks, after all the things they did and all that, they know that about 1.5 million people were in there who are not supposed to be in there, in the register. And MPP, we have been making that point over and over and over and over every day, that there are about 1.5 million people in the register who are not supposed to be in there. That is how you saw somebody like Gabi come out to throw out some flesh, red meat out there, so that he knew that the MPP ignorant people who don't understand the issues will pounce on it. And it worked. Oh, go to Ketu South. Their numbers are crazy. Ketu South, a small village, their numbers are bigger than Kumasi. Their numbers are bigger than Chibi. So that was the idea. From the beginning, from the onset, we were told that the register is over bloated. the register is bloated and that there were so many people in there. And after we are done with the registration, the new registration, we are going to shrink it, meaning we are going to get rid of all the bad names, the bad nuts, and then we're going to have a clean register. So probability that the register was supposed to have lesser people is high because we were going to clear the bad nuts from it. Now, the register we have today is even exceeding the number of the register we were saying that was bloated. Now, when you go back, the funny thing is, EC in their own wisdom again, which does not make any sense, now turn around to say, okay, 50 million, we have passed it. It's great news. Now, the EC has inaugurated 16-member committee to clean new voter register. So automatically, the EC is trying to tell Ghanaians that, you know what, this register, this one that we are not even done, we just finished today, it is already bloated. You have to understand, because we did the registration to make sure that we clear all the bad names or the double voters or whatever from the register, which was 50 million people. Let's round it up in there. That's why yesterday I was watching Bright Simmons of Imani on Bernard Avle's show. And you see, what worries me sometimes is when Bright and the rest are speaking on these kind of issues, they use too much big English. You see, that is what worries me, and I don't blame them, because sometimes some of the statistics and some of the things, before you can make sense, you need to speak it in English. It's so difficult for you to break it down in Chi. But people like us, we are here to also talk to the people on the ground for them to understand the big grammar. No, let's make it simple. Easy to say, 50 million people. 50 million people. MPP say 1.5 million people. Totally. And Charlotte said, EC should do a new register, which means to say a new register now we will be able to take out that 1.5 million people now they were not eligible to be in the register to vote December 7th. Now, EC are over $100 million. So our quarter machines for we're setting up a new system. We're making sure the infrastructure is perfect. We're making sure everything is perfect. Now, after registration, the 50 million, we have exceeded the 50 million. That means to say the initial statement that EC catch Endra said on internet registration of 50 million, it was a lie. Meaning the register had not been bloated. The register wasn't bloated. The register was right. Everything the register was right, because send away, because you see a baby remodeling. Now a dynanka says you be remodeling, and I estimate say a dynanka a ton anka send $2 million. Yes, $2 million. And they say okay, nipa na not dining no. Nyame bia na isi dining munti. A dino no it cost $2 million. They say and the be say yeah ba be yin nyama na isi dining wardrobe, ne cabinets, ne nyama stove ni nefrim. Yeah, because nipa ne ton dynamo no value nyama na wo dynamo nyina to as $2 million. Let's make this simple analogy. Any buy this yes person ton dynamo, but you who say nyama na wo dynamo na e dynamo cost $2 million. To be able to sell this house quickly, to be able to sell this house in the way it will go quickly, no. Let's take all those things and nipa no e man the value made to me. Yenyi film, yenyi stove in film, yenyi beds in film, yenyi pool crowd ma yen say pool no. Now, if you ton dino, now if you beton dino, at the end of the day, no, without anything in the house, if that a dino, any window, any shade, basically, you too funny, you too silly, you buy a dino. Right now, it costs $5 million. So, also it will become a bit rough. There's something wrong somewhere, but and then maybe break at some kit will be at your mom. I will take my time and break this EC issue down. Wouldn't the MPP somewhere? One, you see. And I really love Bright Simmons. Hey, he's doing his job. I don't know the political party he belongs to, but he's doing his job as a Ghanaian, a citizen who wants the truth to be out there. And I respect that guy for that. Let me tell you something. I'm going to come back to this issue. Now, the ECA is a second plan for the MPP. Let me tell you, we will delve deep into this issue one day and you'll be shocked. One, the MPP government who said, the MPP government that is manipulating Jane Mensah, they have realized, say, the register it was supposed to favor the MPP. Now, the MPP government has realized that the register is not going to favor them. What they are going to do right now? One say right now, I'm saying they've set up 16-member committee to clean the new voter register. Now, that hole there, it can give anybody the chance to contest the election after the result is declared. Any individual. The reason is, right now, election in United is to make say, why clean up in United with my BBA, but we are talking about percentages and probabilities. Now, the issue is, see, elections, no. Now say, nipa 50 crampo, you deny omo. Say, omo ba and you say, double voting, omo vote to be. When somebody loses the elections, the person can come out and say the election is not valid because the register was already an illegal register. It was overbloated before we went into the election. The NPP government is creating this gap so that if things don't happen the way they want it to, they can end up in court. Now, the second option is this committee they have put together now. What they are going to do now is they are not just going to go to Ketu South and say Ketu South, NIPA 200,000, NIPA 50,000. They are double voters and I say they are not eligible to register. No. They are going to look for the hot spots where others stay in Ghana, in different regions. And what they are going to do is they have set the MPP MPP reps and EC voter joints. They were not working in it. They were just contesting people's eligibility. Those numbers when you pick it from different regions and you put all of them together, you are getting closer to the 1.5 million. So what they will do is, someone could just get to start on 70,000. I had to start 70,000. There will be problem. It's the only in pieces. And that is where it gets difficult to track. Very, very tricky. It's the NPP, this president, this government, the plan is, because one, if you set up a committee to come and clean a voter register which has not even been used, that it is already bloated, it means any individual can take the results to court and say that, you know what, even during election day, we had about 100 people who were rejected because we saw double voting. So, probability, let's talk about the whole nation. When we have 100 in 16 regions, how many people are we talking about? We're talking about 1.6 million. It means that the election is not valid. That is this. They are creating this court thing. And you know the court is an MPP court. This court is an MPP court. So if you watch this, you might think it's a joke. It's not a joke. They are rather building. You see, rigging an election, you need people who are smart and thieves, criminals to rig an election. And that is what this government is doing. So they have created that window. Right now, whether these people sit, when people are denied, and they're going to deny a lot of people, a basis, a tour, they'll use that as a precedent. Some court, someone lose elections, yeah. If the MPP loses, they'll go to court and say, you know what? Even from the beginning, the register was already bloated because we saw so many people who did double registering. Now, during the election day, you different parts. So, okay, NIPA 10 cry end-to-end voting because we detected double voting. It means the probability of NIPA 2 million doing that is high. And you cannot prove that because the EC initially, at the beginning, were not even able to prevent that. They have created that space for court. And this one, you see, you need to be smart to understand this. This is elections. These things, your brains need to be deep. And that's why we are macho be now. You need to be very, very intellectually sound to understand this. And all these comedies they are doing now, the MPP government knows that they have failed. The idea behind the new registration was to suppress registration, suppress the voter register, which is the stronghold of the MPP, and suppress some part of Ghana. And the next thing to do is, register this new register. We are going to do what we call clean the new register. The probability of the register not going to be clean 100% is high. It's 99%. You go into the election, you deny one or two people. If MPP loses the election, he jumps to court and say that, you know what, from the beginning, from the onset, everything was flawed. So we are not going to accept. And the court is there for the MPP. So what is the NDC supposed to do? That's a conversation for another day. Jack, this platform is a big platform. We take our time, we break things down, we do things people cannot do because the team is a strong team. The Ghost team is a strong. We don't just come up and say things, but we will take our time and break things down for Ghanaians to know. For the beginning, Bright Simon he didn't want to be emphatic on statement like this, but the fact is that the MPP, they are creating a hole with the help of the EC to rig this election because Ankomu favor. So you have to understand, sir, this is dangerous for the NDC and it is dangerous for the MPP. And you know what? It is dangerous for our democracy. That means we are never going to have an election which EC can come out and say, this person has won or this person has won. Very dangerous. A new register is already bloated. It is on record. There's precedent. You vote, somebody will say it was bloated. And then court people say, why are you saying it is bloated? From the beginning, after the registration, we detected it. 20,000 people were taken out of the register. But what can Can you tell me that 20,000 people on that and one because the EC promised Ghanaians said they were bringing in new equipment that will flush out every single illegal or bad voter. But the EC could not do it. Even just registration, we've been able to record over 20,000 people. How much more elections? So election days, you deny obedience as double votes, and the probability of that trickling around the nation is high. So you get 1.6 million people, and I'll say, yes, from what I know, it's 1.6 million, and this is court, and this is the law. And then they'll fight the issue. You see, so it's not a joke here. It is not a joke here. Let's get serious. All right, let's go to the next social media. So this story, we will come to it. I will take my time. We will come to it. It's a planned thing. You need, it's a planned thing, and we need to delve deep into it. The next story is this. Okay, we've done this. The next story is this. And this story is coming from Joy 99.7. It says the old voter's identity card is still valid for identification related to socio-economic transactions until the Electoral Commission finishes the compilation of the new voter register. And the caption is old voter ID cards still valid for business transaction. Easy, myjohnonline.com. And when you read stories like this, that's when you realize that Sebi, I say Ghana penifo nimubium. Sebi, I say Ghana yadwini ejuma. You see, so what was the sense in just trashing the voter ID card totally? Because the voter ID card could have been used the same time we are doing this registration, and after the registration, slowly we take it out of the system. So what was cause or pushing this EC and this government to cancel the voter ID? It was all voter registry suppression. Simple. I feel Oman who say they cannot provide the number of Ghana cards because the number of people who voted, I can register over 60 million people. The majority of them were vouched. People vouched for them. They were guarantors. It was not Ghana card. You see, sometimes you think and you sit here like, do we have people who even think in this country? And the EC has what we call the eminent group with somebody like Reverend Marty in there. And Reverend Marty basically is not okay. Psychologically, he's not fine. He's mentally retarded because he speaks one thing today, the next day he speaks something, and you put somebody like this on the EC to speak what? He has no brains to understand the statistics and all that happening. And he tells these people to go sit there and go and speak on issues like that. That's going to affect our future. So in all this, all the money that we put into this old voter ID and the money we are putting into this new vote, what is the difference? So after today, this voter ID does not work again. So those people who don't have Ghana card, how are they going to transact business? Because the voter registration ended today. So it means officially tomorrow, the voter ID card is not a valid document. So how are we going to do business from tomorrow, Friday, Monday to how are we going to do business? You see, these are the kind of things. And when you speak, somebody will say you don't respect. We don't have people who have sense to lead us again. Common sense is gone because everything is politics now. Now, the story here is saying that after the registration, the voter ID card is out of service. We can't use it. Now, this thing ended today. So from tomorrow, people who don't have Ghana card, and the probability that, you see, we know the number of people who don't have Ghana card, many people. So how are we going to contract? So you've put the country on a halt. Nothing is working. And nothing is working. These are the people we say, these are the smart people. They are not smart. They are not proactive. Yes, very, very retarded people. All right, let's go to the next story. The next story is 5 injured after bodyguard of NPP parliamentary candidate allegedly attacked registrant at Ejumako. And I saw the video, and this story is from Joy 99.7. I saw this video, and I was so shocked. You see, Ghanaians, this is not a joke anymore. You see, dear Bruno, you have to understand that we are being led by a tyrant. And it's getting to that point where Akufo-Addo can see clearly. He's a politician. He knows he's losing power. He's losing grip of power. And you see, he is using MPs. He's using these recalcitrant rascals dressed in uniforms, police, army uniform, national security uniform to intimidate we the same citizens. If you're a Ghanaian and this does not worry you, then with all due respect, maybe you are crazy. Yeah. If you're a Ghanaian and this story does not worry you, then you are crazy. Because this is the member of parliament. You see, MPP parliamentary candidate attacks registrant. That the people registering who said they are going to vote for NDC. So now, anybody who speaks his mind, anybody who decides to go and exercise their franchise or whatever, you are NDC. What kind of life is this? Why is an MP doing this? And if you are in the Jumako and you have a family member in the Jumako and you don't tell them to make sure this particular MP is kicked out, then you have a problem. The country is messed up. You people might think, oh, it's because of political reasons we are doing this and we hate somebody. We don't hate anybody. It's all about the sustainability and making sure our democracy is intact. That's all. I don't need anything. Nobody needs anything. Sebi. My $1 is your 6 cedis. Sebi. Metumatum America. Hey, my $1, it is 6 cedis to you. It's a problem, the same. But we all want this country put together well, stay intact. But it looks like this tyrant who is leading us, no, he has made it in a way, say, and they want to mean kasa, obia kasa. People who are going to make the decision at the end is why you Juma? Why are you scared? Why are you beating people up? Why are you injuring Ghanaians? Why are you going after registrants who you say why you Juma? All right, let's go to the next one. The next social media story is this: BOG governor projects, Bank of Ghana governor projects economy picking up strongly before end of year. This is a lie. If you're a young Ghanaian and you're listening to this, this is a lie. We were in this country when the finance minister, who at the end of the day gets all the receipts about our revenues, how much we are making as a nation. The Bank of Ghana is a different entity. You see, our finance minister, on the tutu esikas, all the names say, Aton Yoma say, Infaso say ni nyaye, Yakobo Bisian say, Infaso say ni nyaye, Chinechi, Yebedi Sika say, into say Nebeka, or no Beka say it is going to take about 3 years for this country to turn around. Now, this guy, who is the Bank of Ghana boss, he's a politician. They are using him like a puppet. But this question is simple. What are we doing to make sure that we are picking up and the economy is going to turn around before the end of the year? This is a lie. This is a political statement. This Bank of Ghana governor is a liar. I met this guy in DC. In the World Bank IMF meeting, they don't even respect him. They don't even respect this guy. But see, I sat in a meeting, the IMF meeting, the World Bank meeting. This guy was there. But say, who can turn an economy into sustaining itself for 2 weeks around before in 4 months? Are you okay picking up what? What are you producing as a country? What are our revenue? What are our incomes? How much are we collecting? How much are we making? How are we shipping? How much are we importing? How much right now as we speak, our port is making so much loss. I've been seeing history with that. Ghana ports are making the worst losses. Go to Tema, go to Takrade. How much are we making? We are not making any money. So you sit at BOJ because of Bank of Ghana, because you are electing the president, but go and make some statement to give the financial sector hope. There's no hope there. This man is a liar. There's no hope. Who says you can turn around this economy? It can pick up in 4 months. It cannot. This economy is going to be on ventilators for over 2 years. Yes, because these people are liars. There's nothing there. This same Bank of Ghana governor was the person who headed the printing of new currencies. How many of you have seen 500 Ghana and 100 Ghana cedis note, 200 Ghana, 100 Ghana cedis note? This is the same guy. He doesn't think through anything because he's a political puppet sitting there, throw words around, and we come and swallow. We are not fools like that again. It is a lie. And you see, these people, we are not supposed to take them serious. See, the finance minister, you see, we were in this country when this government were telling Ghanaians that we have a robust economy. Everything is fine. Our reserves are better. We have good, negative, positive. This Bank of Ghana governor was sitting there. He didn't make any statements. But he knows the receipts. He knows the negative we are in. He knows that this country, when it goes down on its knees, we will not be able to recover. Nyankopon so uncharged the end of the pandemic we buy. So in any serious country, this Bank of Ghana governor is supposed to be kicked out. Kicked out, totally. So you turn around to tell us, say, we are going to pick up in 4 months. You are lying. Election statement, where politics normally, you kick them out. They are doing politics. There's no money anywhere. Mumusan say, how much are we making now as a country? How much revenue is Ghana making? How much are we collecting? How many taxes are we getting? How much are we exporting? Nothing is working in Ghana. Everything is in still. Everything is still. But Tobetna can say because he knows to say he can play politics with this. And then Kwana who's a Bank of Ghana position, and then a political position. He's going after a former Bank of Ghana governor. You see, these people are jokers. And they deserve when we use words like these on them because these people are not smart. They wear Vietnam suits and they walk around. Today, you are telling us a 4 months. America, they are not saying they are going to turn around. You are sitting in Ghana, 30 million. 30 million. You are coming to lie. Ignore this man. He's a liar. He's a politician. Don't take him serious. All right. The next story is this. Parliament demands different salaries for old and new MPs. And this, I think, is being headed by the majority leader, Osechi Mensah Bonsu. And I've said on my show, after I did an expose on Osechi Mensah Bonsu taking double salary, no media person in Ghana called this man and asked him that these are documents from the Auditor General's office and from the presidency that you are taking double salary. It is in there. What do you have to say? No journalist in Ghana called this thief. Nobody. I am yet to hear anybody say a single journalist in Ghana called this man and said that I was saying Mensah Bonsu, you are the majority leader. I have this document, and this document was released by another journalist. Is it true what we are seeing in this document? I have verified it. Is it true? Did you take double salary? No journalist in Ghana. No journalist. And people sit here and they want to insult me. People sit in Ghana on their radio stations and they want to discredit Kevin Taylor. Then you are sick in your head as a journalist. Because, you see, it's not about you giving me credit for my job or mentioning my name for breaking a story. It is about you destroying your own career. Because these are the kind of things journalists, politicians who are Ghana most sebi. Journalists Ghana we turn a nine Jimmy because they lack the butt of politicians to survive. No journalist in Ghana was able to call Osechi Mensah Bonsu. And you see what they are demanding? They are demanding, say, senior politicians or more parliamentarians, they have to be paid. So they have to give you some incentive. Their salary has to be increased in the middle of a pandemic. How long have this guy been in parliament? These guys, they don't care about you. Especially these MPP parliamentarians, because they lead parliament now. They have the majority. Osechi Mensah Bonsu, no problem. You are technically not sound. At this point, you are sitting there talking about how your money, they'll be giving you more money in parliament. What work have you done? You are Osechi Mensah Bonsu and your likes in parliament say, more senior parliamentarians. What work have you people done? Some people sit in parliament for 24 years. Document they don't even understand the proceedings in parliament. Parliament, I heard Muntaka saying, parliamentarians are now allowing their friends to sign for them. This is our criminal activities in parliament. And then Unim said, I heard him, Osechi Mensah Bonsu say, he's going to exit parliament 2024. I said, Jesus Christ. So 2025 was a thing. This guy, I would say every single day, he is a criminal. The reason is I have shown documents that he took double salary and that he has not come out to say yes or no. And I'm expecting those I say I know I'm big senior general Kokuba Akwa and Enisa watch. Ask him, take that document and say, Osechi Mensah Bonsu, Midemichi, Kokuba Akudye. Or no, everything this stupid government does, no, he offers. Why? Because he hates Jerry John Rawlings, because he hates John Mahama. But if we go into detail, down, Kokuba Akudye is not a journalist though. Or you're by chance journalist. As some never seen in some kind. You can't. Kokuba is not. He's a propagandist, and I'm a team propagandist. You get what I mean? This guy is not a journalist. This guy is being used by this government. Suddenly, nothing in this country is a problem. Suddenly, the intimidation, the frustration, people being beaten, blood oozing out of people. This guy sees nothing and hears nothing, and God. I believe in God will kill this guy. Yeah, because he's not truthful. Nobody in Ghana was asking this guy. The double salary Kevin Taylor, because there Yana say Kevin Taylor or a young boy, who is Kevin Taylor? I don't know, be expose. And to obi to her, or no, Gabi also should I could turn the school fees man at law school. Or him, my own friend, or my I wish that one day you come out and say, hey, this document, let's ask Osechi Mensah Bonsu if it is true or not. What's why our phone send me the AB? Obo fruit today, and what will media no what's nothing. One jaw to free, Kwame Sefa Kane, Kukubaku, senior Omunya. They don't know anything. No. I'm telling you, Kwame Sefa Kane, nothing, no better radio, chairman. They don't know shit. And the interest of this country, and from whom? Their interest is all about going after politicians and stealing, taking money, bribing, taking money, extorting money, and surviving. So they have become automatic billionaires. Journalists are billionaires for Ghana. You go and see their houses, you'll be shocked because they have used politics. Government comes, government goes. They will cipher everything from you. Drain you. They will steal from the government. No matter Brabran, Samson, no matter Soroko. Now you want increment in parliament because what's not parliament chair. Now what's not parliament channel? And I wish I can move by credentials, but I said it's not parliament. You get what I mean? That is the problem we have in Ghana today. That is the problem we have in Ghana today. So I just want to say that, you see, these people, don't take them serious. They are liars. Ignore Seche Mensa Bonsu. Who want the constituency? Tutiano, Pamano. These people have been in parliament for too long. They can't do anything. Mo Pamo move free parliament. In fact, Omomia senior, Pamo Munina, clear them. NDC MP, clear those senior, this the young ones come in. These people are liars. They are liars. Mr. Seche Mensa, you should come out and tell Ghanaians, say, Kevin Taylor showed a document. I did an expose on him, so, or the double salary. The documents that I should come and disprove and say, no, it's a lie. This man is leading our parliament. Mumbusan said, Abruchino one, Kobenya's opportunity need to be the majority leader because we condone criminals in Ghana, because we don't see crime today, because crime today is not being committed by attorney, it is not being committed by Northerners or Voltarians. Today, crime is being committed by Akans. It is good. That is the nonsense we are dealing with in Ghana today. That is the nonsense we are dealing. I don't need your respect, too. So don't expect one from me. You want salaries. Or the 1 man or them. All right, the next story is I have paid 98% of depositors of collapsed banks, microfinance companies. Ekufuado. Don't take him serious. Ekufuado is a liar. I'm not even going to spend time on this story. Ekufuado is a liar. Don't take him serious. Whatever Ekufuado say from today is a lie. He has not done anything. He's lying. He has not paid anything. Ekufuado on Kanokre, Penya on Kanokre. He's a liar. Who I want to say Ekufuado. Membesi Ekufuado is a first-class liar. He has not paid anybody anything. He wants another chance. Nobody should vote for him. He's a liar. Pero Penya 76 years. Also ran a part to Nyumbre. And Tronkwa, while limited age na, o try to age na 26 years. Because they be trouble could be a Nyankopon TB free. So you see, what age is 26. Andrew election de na be 2 months. Yes, also son no say bibiasa. Ekufuado is a bloody liar. He has paid who? Open maybe phone lines in terms of and let people call in. Men's got a DKM. Yeah, Tikroma one can just a DKM for a DKM a Mahama and a iradia. Now that statement in a coin. Okay, can amount for my own car and I will transfer in Tronway. Yeah, Tikroma can over to you be our cow DKM. What ya? Men's good what ya? Banks are closing up. Have you paid? And a man was a Canadian Japan, John Bull, or no, the documents be and away. We will come to his issue. You will come to his issue. Ekufuado is a liar. Don't take him serious. I'm telling you. If you take Ekufuado serious, then you and Kasar, you are limiting your lifespan. I'm telling you, Ekufuado is a liar. He's an old liar. Hey? We try to trust 76. No, they be trying to go so. I got 26 years. Obecha election did not 24. I got 20. Obecha aka 4 months. I can age so because this man does not speak truth. Do you want to tell me, say, all the things happening in Ghana today, Ekufuado has not heard it? What is Shatawale ni Beyonce? But until say you Bobby to stream because or no register. Until say you try Ghana for border and so. And the until now you say you Jimmy Intinia sorry. Na you win on Kayam Pete. You don't hear anything. Ekufuado has not heard anything. But say this guy is the most disgraceful president we've had in our history. If you don't understand, go and kill yourself. Very disgraceful person. Very, very disgraceful. Papa in Toto, you don't want to speak truth? Who have you paid? He's a liar. And I will always say this. If you like, go back and check Ekufuado's statement when he was in opposition to date. Ekufuado cannot cry back. And now going on Attorney General cocaine buy cocaine iraya. They're not kind. Ekufuado is a liar. Let me ask this question today. 200 kilograms of cocaine, no, and he had $200,000. No, any omana cocaine could tell me a chill more flower, no, way. Now to catch him say this man is incorruptible. This guy is corruption. Ekufu corruption ado. Ekufuado is corruption. And now you people don't know. Mr. Mumusa mo amotete abruchi no bogus na mo London ni US ni Germany ni. Mumusa mo say America kuro be na be so akwa wi so my leader. Say ombe lead bibi. This man is a liar. This man is a bloody liar. He has paid who? Who and who have been paid? Lying. Papa penyini de bia twantro. Your man respecting ko am person respecting beka. U twantro sa. En trotara ho. O den trotara wo to down nam. O kwa na so akonwa na akotena so. Obi ka zo mu ade you speak to the president like that. Master, shut up. It is not a crime to speak anyhow to the president or criticize the president because in Sankuma, the president, number one criminal, said it. And he's a lawyer. Go and ask him. When was it a crime to tell the president or criticize him constructively? When the person is doing something bad, we tell him in the face. And Kofi wa yo ka kire mo no nipa na Jimmy akanya se we Jimmy na me pacha o ya kwase ya nyesa ade no kro ejayo 21st ye nyesa concert bi ejayo twam If you are being stupid, if you are corrupt, if you are a liar, we will tell you in your face that you are a liar, you are corrupt, you are stupid, so that you change from your foolish ways. Then we can move forward. But the penina tartar when you say and away the penino and so calculate a Ghana create him is sebi penfono sebi majority of them in Kwasadin Kwano. And today I will when I'm speaking on the Sami Jemfi Canada Japan issue, I'll break something down for Ghanaians to understand. So sebi opinion in Ghana beam. Opinion Ghana and Kende anka obitumi show be no so Togoni kwasi ayama own register ni apamo penino Ghana. There's no adult in Ghana again. When we are Pampers forum nam krunum. Where's Reverend Marty? Where's Duncan Williams? Where's Otabel? Where are all these people? Christian Council, Peace Council, they can't speak. Me see, when this is true, me when I'm saying something I no cry, mean to say you. Master, I no cry so with Jimmy. Na sabi na me be show about day. Me mean to say you. If you are a liar, you are a liar. No sabi. If you are a greedy president, I will tell you are a greedy president. And I will president who they will back to at and then and I will 76. And I also president being back if you said that. My fellow Ghanaians are being treated like animals today because of you. You have not seen anything, heard anything. But the air cost I want to vote a northern region. Now you were bosom. The Jubilee House or where he fee and Fampa Wamba. Now we be nkophobia almost journalists, they be some bloggers. And omu defending nonsense. Platform where sondodo. Platform is too big for some people. Intiana ya limitiya on in Penfonia kasa. So until I'm kasa me say crochet mansa the way de kwaya de sen ye de atete enya wo koto ye mbo dimpo ne kire isu a ufiri mu bae. Ye bo din and say be hu isu a ufiri mu bae. Ye nkire ye mbo dimpo. You see, we need to get serious. This man is a first class bloody liar. And if you allow this guy, let me tell you Ghanaians, and I can't say why NPP wants NPP to lose. Only wise will understand why NPP wants NPP to lose. I will explain something to you. Now, if you know the reason why Akufo-Addo is acting above a tyrant, there is a reason why NPP wants NPP to lose. There's a reason why NPP, they want NPP to lose. Sebi, a woman, a woyen, a nyoma minu. Let's move forward. All right, I think that's the end of our social media segment. Thank you very much for being part of the show. After this short break, what we're going to do is we are going to go straight to my editorial of the day. The editorial of the day is simple. This is the topic of the day. Stop the murderer before it's too late. Ghanaians, stop Kennedy Japan. Stop the murderer before it is too late. Kennedy Japan is a murderer. He has not come out to defend himself about the Amber Swale issue. He has not come out to defend himself about the JB Dankwa issue. Lots and lots of issues connected to Kennedy Japan. He wants to kill this boy. He wants to kill Sami Jemfi. We need to stop this guy before it is too late. Ladies and gentlemen, you still watching Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This show is With All Due Respect extended version. And then after this short break, we're going to do something.
Open special air and wagina haji. Shobi krom nipa da sani krom. Glass nkwa Ghana mpanifo Jimmy mo nyebi. Ye munima he abatuo voters registration na mo kon enkwasi antokwa ni Jimmy ntokwa ani Jimmy o ma me say abrofo nkraman kra ni mianza che Ghana mpanifo 24/7 obi krom he abontin he form ye kumi no he usu ato Ghana ka teche bia wawo special design 24/7 e come do akwedi di free hwefom obi krom abonten he ka kwan ni nyina e wan we nku an ti ka e ba no ka bi ba nhia ne yonko wo de hwefom ukura wo pese odi din so anu akwa akwedi di free enie e na wo ho no table nyina sisi wo 24/7 hwefom abrofo me guy but me say broni we are den we go heaven Bronsem Jam Hokradia, Bibini, never champion of Bronsem Jam. What in Konya Sisi ho, so Tonina Sisi Abontet, na so free. Bibini Chroma Konya classroom, Crabino. Huh? Perform, and Suato, Jimmy, also ya, Udi America, where joy for a ye. Tell ye Bibini, Nakwasia, Unia, and Rania, and Ghana Hono. What you want you on your Ghana? Huh? Where Jimmy are 24/7. We in a special way of Nkunyo and no dear yes you. What I mention glass and Kwana catch was a glass and Kwana and for madam. Glass and glass. Your phone, maybe a nipan and Namo, yes, any pan for how Ghana and Kabola be a sum quan who I know. That quine at how no. What you say, and I won't a high pedestrian route. Once a car, Nam High car quine. Ghana and Kabola be a sum for my own.
Ghana penny for the I say why Jimmy Chow we have a chiwa to meet Dunyame. Hi, now what me acquire Joy Freud a year, Akosu a year, and I say Abonsa. Joy Freud, I wouldn't Nabushi and Ibia, my Ghana Dano. Now, young and Yana take Ghana Hono. Wow, dear dance, yes, Uko immigration officer, I'm gonna phone Quan, Uko police, I'm gonna phone Quan, JJ Rollins, where I'm gonna need our young and near baby president. When you might Jimmy Ama Jimena Abroso.
Welcome back to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobe. This show is streaming live from California. The producers of this show, they are called the Ghost Team. These guys are smart, intelligent people who know what time it is. This show is streaming on 27 different platforms. The main platforms are about 8. 2 on Facebook. Look for With All Due Respect on Facebook. And also Loud Silence Radio and TV Network on Facebook. Also on Periscope, look for With All Due Respect. On YouTube, look for With All Due Respect. Also on Twitter and also on Instagram, look for With All Due Respect. This show is the most talked about show. This show is the most watched show. Everybody in Ghana watches this show, from the kings to the presidents, all the way to the ministers, and also to the layman on the street. This place is where we speak truth to power. My name is Kevin Ekobe Taylor. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. Thank you and welcome back to the second segment of the show. In fact, is it the third? The third segment of the show. We are going to talk about what is happening now, and I decided not to. It was something that I tried to stay away from. Stop the murderer before it's too late. I decided, you see, from yesterday, I was talking to my producer and he was like, do we do the story? Do we do the research and push it out? I was like, no, let's give it time. But in less than 24 hours, we had another meeting, and obviously it's a Zoom meeting because my producers are all scattered around the United States of America because of COVID. Now, what happened was we had this meeting and we got to a point whereby we had to do the story because from the information we are getting, the information we are picking, everything on the ground shows that if we don't speak on this issue today, it might be too late. The reason why I want to speak on this particular topic today concerning Kennedy Japan threatening Sami Gyamfi is because if the NDC as a political party, if the NDC as the biggest opposition party in Ghana, with one of the smartest young men leading them today when it comes to communication, they don't take care. They don't act fast. Kennedy Japan and some people in this MPP government will kill Sami Gyamfi, and this is a fact. You see, sometimes when I come on my show and I say things, people think that, oh, Kevin is making it up, and then it comes to pass. I just don't cook. You see, this is the 21st century. That's why sometimes when you come on my show, I tell you, if I say something, don't just pick it, swallow it, and work with it. Do your own checks. It is very, very important. That's why when I'm doing exposés, I follow it up with documents. I push it out there. I send every single document for people to go do their own checks because it is important that you feed the people with the information for them to do their own checks. I'm not like the Ghana journalists who come and say things. For toilet papers, give it to us to see. No, I went to the Jubilee House and they gave it to me. I don't work. We don't work like that. When it comes to the modern day journalism, information should be disseminated. Information should be given out to the people so that they can do their own checks, fact check, and also see the truth themselves. That's why when you come on With All Due Respect platform, you see very intelligent, smart people sitting on this platform. It's not because they don't have anything to do. It's not because they are stupid. It is because they know that we are feeding them or we are giving them the right information. And that because of the respect we have for them, we know they will be fact checking. We give them the right documents. So I would like to tell the NDC people that Sami Gyamfi, some 5 guys have been sent into Ghana. They are driving a 4Runner. I'm going to put the number. I know they're going to change the car. The number is registered in 2017. Now, these 5 guys, they all speak French. They are on the tail of Sami Gyamfi. You guys should try your best and make sure you beef Sami Gyamfi's security. These guys are just in to kill Sami Gyamfi. They are in to kill Sami Gyamfi. They are in to set up your communication director. They are in to set him up. They are in to set Sam George. I know what I'm talking about. The most important one is Sami Gyamfi. These guys are following this guy around. You guys should take serious clue from what I'm telling you. And these are facts. These guys they all speak French. None of them be Ghanaians. And they were brought in by this government. Now, let's go to the issue of the day. You see, when I heard Sammy Jefi speak for the first time about the maltreating of Ghanaians and suppressing of people in the Volta region and around Ghana because of the identity, you know, I heard somebody like Ejapa Mesa, MP of Sekondi, saying that now we should not even follow due process again, that challenging people at registration centers, it is not important. We are in government. When they come and you look at them and they don't smell like Akans, and they don't speak like Akans, and they don't look like Agans, and their gestures don't look like Akans, drive them away, beat them and send them off. This came from an MP. And then on national television, he sat on TV to say that they don't care about the rules and regulations and the laws. All that they want to do is make sure that people are being stopped from registering. And this is a member of parliament, sitting in parliament, speaking like this. Now, a lot of issues happened before we saw Sammy Jefi and the NDC come up with a statement about how they want the government to consider a few things happening in Ghana. Now, the statement the NDC came up with was simple. And they came up with these statements with documents and video evidence, pictorial evidence, you know. And they told Ghanaians that, Mr. President, these things are happening. The security agencies, these things are happening. I remember they had about 3 press conferences telling the government directly that our people are being beaten. In fact, people in our strongholds are being prevented from registering. They are being molested, suppressed. Ghanaians. Some people too in some other parts of the regions are being chased, beaten, and we have pictures and videos of all these things around. And that, Mr. President, you are the commander-in-chief of the ground forces. Make sure that these things stop, because initially you told Ghanaians, say, soldier for now will release your money into the system during election time. It was for them to go to the borders and stop COVID-19. It wasn't them to come to registration centers. And these things were made clear, and Ghanaians were okay. The president and the Ghana and Ntio, the head of security, and all these people said we were releasing the soldiers into the system for them to go and prevent COVID-19 because they believe that people from Togo were going to bring COVID into Ghana. Even though when you check the numbers of COVID-19 cases and compared to Togo, you realize that Togo has nothing. It is like comparatively, it is nothing. We understood. We were like, fine. Now, at the end of the day, it turned out that soldiers who were supposed to be on the borders, manning the borders, so-called borders, to stop foreigners who had COVID-19 from coming in, have now become registration center security guards, preventing Ghanaians who feed these soldiers, Ghanaians whose taxes are being used to take care of these soldiers, immigration, forestry, army. Now these soldiers have turned around beating these citizens, and the opposition party realized that all these things were happening in their strongholds, that's Ketu South, Volta region, and some part of Ghana where Voltarians were seen as dominant residents there. And there were videos to support that. Now, Sammy Jefi, as the communication director of the NDC, came out with a very strong word. I think his organizer too, Pablo, also came out. They made emphatic statement after they were attacked severally. And they made a statement that, you know what, we are all Ghanaians. We are registering. In fact, as we are going to the registration center, nobody is wearing the party color. Nobody is saying, I'm going to vote for party. People just wanted to register to have their name in there. At the end of the day, whatever is there is what they're going to vote for. They will look at the government performance and look at the opposition and see, do we need this opposition back, or do we need to kick this government away or keep this government? So it is the sole responsibility of the registrants to make that decision. But when you go to stations where people are registered, especially the Volta region, people were being beaten. You go to Asim Fosu, Kennedy Japan State, there were pictorial evidence, and this boy made a statement emphatic, and I can play that statement. Now, from nowhere, Kennedy Japan came out and in an interview, and I think most people have seen that interview, and he made some emphatic statements that, you see, Kennedy Japan, the reason why I'm talking on this issue is because, you see, let me tell you people, I get a lot of people talking to me about issues and how to handle people. But the reason I'm talking about this issue is because Kennedy Japan is a prime suspect when it comes to the murder of J.B. Dankwa. Kennedy Japan, as a journalist myself and as a politician as Kennedy Japan, he is the prime suspect of the murder of Ahmed Swali. And nobody can change that fact. I have challenged him on several occasions. He has the CID boss in his pocket. He has the IGP in his pocket. He is the financial controller or whatever he thinks he has. He has not been able to force the police to come out to clear his name. Kennedy Japan is the prime suspect in the murder of J.B. Dankwa and also Ahmed Swale. Now, when somebody like that, who is a prime suspect and who has that cloud on him, even internationally, when it comes to the US, the FBI know about it. They are watching. They know that this guy is a murderer because from the evidence they have, from J.B. Dankwa's death to all the way to Ahmed Swale, showing people's face, and the next 24 hours, the person killed, this guy is a potential murderer. He's a murderer, in fact. Now, the issue is, when such a person comes to sit on national radio and make such statement that he can finish Sami Jemfi, he can do that in 3 seconds. It does not matter how you want to finish Sami Jemfi. You can say you can make somebody slap Sami Jemfi. Through that, he will die. You can say you can send people to beat him up, whatever way. Through that, he can lose his life. You can say you can send somebody to go and shoot him at night. Through that, he can lose his life. So when it comes to crime, when it comes to assault, when it comes to murder, there's nothing like this murder. Murder is murder, especially when it's coming from somebody who is a prime suspect in 2 serious murders. You get what I mean? 2 serious murders, a politician and also a journalist. So when you hear somebody like that speak and you're a Ghanaian and you think that this is a joke, it is not. It is something that has been cooked. It has been planned because the opposition now is a threat to this government because some young men in the opposition are vocal. They are speaking on the issues. I started playing Asafo J's contribution on UTV and you heard the quality of submission. And I keep telling my friends, it's not about there being in NDCO. It is about the quality of the submission. Can you contest it? Is what he's saying the truth or lies? These are the kind of things we want in our modern day politics. You see, these are the kind of things we need in our modern day politics. So when you see young men like this, who can change the face of our politics, being chased around because they have decided to speak truth, they have decided to speak for people in Ghana, for their fellow citizens, and somebody who is a lawmaker sits on TV, on national TV or radio and say that I can command in 3 minutes, this guy will be no more, this guy will be finished. We have to understand that this is not a joke. This is not something we have to play with. This is not something we have to be smiling about. This is not something that we have to be saying it is politics. This is something we have to take serious because Kennedy Japan can kill Sami Jemfi and he is planning to do that. So if we are Ghanaians and we are sitting there and we think this is a joke coming from somebody who is a prime suspect in 2 crazy murders, and then a journalist on radio makes this guy sit there and complete an interview after making a statement like that to a national communication officer of the biggest opposition party in Ghana, and you say that, Honorable, I've lowered your mic, Honorable, I've turned your mic on, then you have to understand that journalist sitting there is not a journalist, he is a fool. You don't give that guy the room to even do that. If it was his first time, if he was not even linked to any murder, if he had not even been involved in such utterances before, we can give him the benefit of the doubt. But this guy is a known killer. This guy has sat on TV to say that Ahmed Anas, if he was anywhere in the world, he said it on live television. So this man is a man who has proven over and over again that he's a murderer and he will kill, and he has killed, and he will kill again. So if we sit in Ghana, if we are quiet and we think Kennedy Japan can go around killing people, threatening people on radio without any remorse, without any fear, then we have to know that we are living in a country where there's no law. We are living in a country whereby the president condones this action. Now, after Kennedy Japan made this statement, have you heard any reasonable and intelligent individual come out from my own MPP to condemn that act? Nobody. You know why? It is because the MPP as a political party today, the people leading the MPP, and they support this kind of barbaric move, barbaric actions from somebody like Kennedy Japan. Did you ever hear anybody from the MPP condemn Kennedy Japan openly after he showed Ahmed Swale's picture on TV and the next day this guy was bullet? About 5 bullets were put in this guy's head. Did anybody from my own party that says it's a party that believes in law and order, did any person from the MPP come out to say, Kennedy Japan, you might not be the person who did it, but your actions ended this guy's life. Did you hear any individual in this current NPP government say that in and out? This is where I want to tell you people, the country we are living in now is not safe. Now, I'll get to that point where I told you something. I said MPP wants MPP to lose, and I'll explain that to you. You see, I wasn't going to do this story today, but today I pounced on a video. And I asked myself, so do we have elders in the MPP again? Sebio Nyansafo MPP, Sebio Impenifo MPP, because it's been a while I had very smart, intelligent, so people we call party Penifo speaking on issues. A few, like Rekubrobe and somebody like Nyaho Tamaklo. Apart from Nyaho Tamaklo and Rekubrobe, I have not seen any so-called we are up there. We are the Council of Elders in Penifo to speak wisdom into this current leadership of the NPP. No. Why? Because the NPP has been turned into a tyrant community. The leader of this NPP party, who is the president of the Republic, Akufo-Addo, is a tyrant, and he believes in murder. Now, I paused on this video, and it got me pissed off. It got me pissed off because, you see, Sebio, say, Obidin Kwasiasema. First of all, what you do is you look at a person, then you study the person. Now I share a level of intelligence. You see, because answer will be concluded, Bibiano. I was like, oh, as soon as this question was Anne. Okay, now who study as soon as what study no? The boy, how he reasons, how that person approaches issues, the temperament, psychologically and also morally, how that person conducts and I say in every situation. But sometimes when you look at some things and when you look at the MPP party as a party, not today, Penyini Biani party nim, and the Penyini Bia Sebio Penyino Nimyan Sebiani party nim. I would say this because nobody is speaking on the issues happening. MPP people, no elderly person is speaking on these issues happening today. Now let's watch this because this right now, no, because for what I know, no, Rekubrobe, he's been attacked by this same MPP because he's speaking the truth. Ata Kennedy chasing the elephant into the bush. Today, MPP Omunyano Mekuno. Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, he has spoken his mind. He said this president is a tyrant. He is a founding member of the MPP. Or say, if you vote for Akufo-Addo, you are mad, you are sick, because this guy does not believe in democracy. Kufo is quiet. Impieni is quiet. So, as we speak, I don't know who is an elder in the NPP. And this is a party that we, the young ones, we cherished when we were young. We believed in it because we thought that it was a party that can shape we, the young ones coming up, in the interest of Ghana to become a country that, at the end of the day, it will favor all of us. That's why some young ones like us, we decided to join MPP, not because we think MPP is extraordinary, because we thought we could learn something from the people who are ahead. You get what I mean? So when you see things like this and you don't hear anything and you hear some people speak, it kills your heart because as we speak today, there are some people who are the elders of the MPP. And when you hear them speak, they say they are the elders of the MPP. When you hear them speak, like Freddie Blay, that's one. But there are some people at the MPP headquarters. And we know it is through their actions that today we don't have somebody like Paul Afoko, who is intelligently smart, the leader. We don't have somebody like Akose Japan. We've kicked them out. We don't have people like Kufo speaking because they're all scared for their lives. And them are all scared because they know the president's a tyrant and he can kill. Now, when a political party like the MPP now have people like these speaking at the party headquarters, then you know that we are done as a nation.
Hey, Sami Jeffy, what's the word you can qualify? What do you need court? Fanu quiet. Would you chat or two cans so the can a Japan or any part? Who are Paraki 2 hours, who would you carry court? The Ben I will call law school. And yet last year, 2 years ago, who prapra NDC office. Fanu court. Supporting some funtina at the court to see one. Fanu court in a new Bessia. Medium in blame. MPP for Nama, who yam some what you know. Yawa power no my ye to say your opposition. Nipa ye yawa power who bet me a control. Why would you why we are say? Said you want the school for I hear Nanado. Wina Kamia Sam. Woo Sami Jemfi, Wina Kamia. Some of schools when in any be able to Sami Jemfi and Luciana. Who back TV so now we yanana, who back a radio so now I can be Mia, now we yanana. Why would you have Yaba? Some we are them, I would dear. Quasso, now be Shia. Yes, soon slow. Now be Shia quotation runner, who be who say. Now send me my catcher, Mam Bessia, Murwana, the Boba, Murwat is Sammy, I'm I mean, I'm sure was travel you. I bet you say video na wo share. Akukwa asukon ma te sewu. Fa ken court. Ya ye ready, ye nyina be share wo court. Wo kura wo su wo be court. Wo waka pre. Wo waka pre ka wo kikam ti sa bo fa court. Ye nyina be share wo bye oh.
So when you hear people like these speak, I don't know her name, Hajia something. This is the same woman who is at the MPP headquarters, who slapped a journalist and it went nowhere. And when you hear people like this speak, you see adding, because you see Oyepenyini, and with all due respect, Oyepenyini, Mami Penyini, I know say at this point either Christ or Becheme Mame or the same age, but you see Oyepenyini inti okasa say adding Oyemami Penyini. When you hear adults like this, in 24 like these, Omote party headquarters, and they make statements like this, they speak like this. Now we a young man, now we a MPP ni. Now you value these kind of statements. Now you encourage these kind of statements from and the MPP party in 24 women new. Afokomo are out. Kofomo can't speak. They are scared. In PNE them are out. Rekubrobe will speak. They will go after him. Yao Tamaklo will speak his mind. These are the people at the MPP headquarters. Young people almost believe in new politics. Believe in Samia Ukumo. They go and take advice from this woman. People like Nana B, they go and seek advice from this woman. The general secretary, and then Buabea Samwa. This is somebody like this now. Echo seeking advice from, and we are talking about the NPPO. We are not talking about some. Ayedriase 11. Team Biana say, Nyankuma say, City Boys Team Bio. This is the great NPP. And we get somebody like this sitting in the party headquarters, making such a statement after an MP threatens the life of a Ghanaian. Mami we nyakorao, mami we penyinipa, and Americano. We need to check the language because in Penifodi Makasa. But say they be Americano has say yankano kreno ne amano krena anya yenya in society. If we don't speak truth that hurts, we will never get any impact. It is very important. But say Kennedy akoye adiena Sami Jemfi adinako police to report him to the CID office. Say this guy has sat on radio to threaten my life. Now unya mami penyini say okasati said yedena be see wiem. I decided Junso Kruba or Teta Danchia, Yadana be see wiem say wiambono. Mempesa manu betiano, but the more you speak, nice one up say tiano. Emi yasa hajia dana so. Because yakasa ubi a hajia, it is not easy. It's a hamakuma, because I know say he might have kids who are like almost the same age as me, and onimunkofo me penfo into yakasa ubi a hajia. It's a respectable name. Oya mami penyina just say you don't solve that thing. But this woman has shown over and over and over that sebi sebio enya adwene na kire se obi nim nyansa. Oya mami penyini pa. Yes, our friend Hajia, meaning she has been to Mecca and back. And going to Mecca and back, we believe that the Quran will instill all the knowledge and the sense in your head. Just say, oye nipe bia okasa efutu ni nyansa di kire. Na sebio Halima was I Hajia we Oba Bema ene Sami Jemfi ena amokua te se Kennedy Japan e threaten a life obi a wekun ye nim se Ahmed Swale now intinka wo beba betena ho aboduku abegu when master say mami penini. You see, I'm checking my words very well because penini onya korao. And ni mabe ebe krabe to my chime. But because of politics, because of sebio penini ni MPP biemunti, because sebio ya fani pebia omankasa no ubuso omankasa din kro muntumi nka no enendo mu di MPP enim. That is why we keep saying say adding to keep this government in power because penini nim biem. Penyini any MPP biem na sebio mami wakasa de sa akora wodi 2 years sebio wakasa de sebia sebio wo jana 9 years ni be sie wiem e na ofre ni pase yamba kokoro no homa no. It is disgusting. And you see NPP in Penny 4, they are supporting such barbaric statement because this is the same woman who attacked a journalist. And from A to B, Obianka wasem adentia, there is a woman there, yenso so and intina. People like Kennedy Japan, etumi nya that confidence, etumi ku obi to say Ahmed Swale. Abraham Mami we so sebio oye pepe need to say Ahmed Swale, but he supports Kennedy. Identity because it is politics and we are being led by a tyrant. Our good side have been turned into monsters. Because Kobisa Mami we say Ahmed Swale so pepe ni say yes. Onutu Ntibo from say yes. Ahmed Swale, you people believe in the Quran, yes. But Kennedy Japan Ahmed Swale, did you speak about it? Because I said no. What makes this woman a Muslim? What makes this woman a righteous woman? A party like the NPP will rely on people like this to tarnish the image of the NPP, to make people like Kennedy Japan move around and destroy Ghana's democracy. And when you speak, you get somebody to come and tell you, say, Kevin Taylor does not respect. If I respect you from heaven to earth and you kill me, where does that respect go? People need to defend themselves. People need to speak for their fellow Ghanaians. Sami Jemfi is not Jesus Christ, but he can speak for his fellow Ghanaians because he knows and he has the evidence that this is happening. Kennedy Japan is not better than anybody. Kennedy Japan, Kennedy Japan is lucky he found himself in a country where there are no leaders. He is lucky he found himself in a country where there are more cowards than people who are honest. He is lucky to be amongst hypocrites. That is why Kennedy Japan is still striving. If Kennedy Japan was living among humans who understand the law and apply the law, Kennedy Japan would have been in jail, rotten, and maybe dead. And these are facts. But where did we go wrong as a political party? Where did we go wrong? Na mami penyini sebi ube biya fujune. Na okasate said they were no sigatem. You are condoning murder. You are condemning threats. Mami penyini sebi ube biya fujune. Mami penyini sebi wa bossy gold. Mihu adako asa gold no. Na okasate said they were no si ebinim. Hajia oye mami penyini mempese manu betiawo. Uma bet minima epe. Mempese manu betiawo. But it is about time we started speaking. You see, these are the kind of people who force us to speak the way we speak. Sebio, yenina, ye frifimo. Sebio, yenina, ye nimadia yene adienyo. Sebio, yenina, ye onyanson. But you see, when we are talking about lives, this is what we are talking. Nipana oya threat, no. Onye nipa, wonye bida, waye bida. And he is swearing that he will do it again. And because of politics, in Penifona era, anytime I said MPP wants MPP kicked out. MPP wants MPP to lose. I'm going to break down that thing down for you to know. Hey, MPP wants MPP to lose. It is simple. MPP wants MPP to lose because if MPP does not lose, the MPP party, new MPP Nankasankasano, we will never be able to rule again. It's simple. There are two ways here. See, when I say MPP in quote, they want MPP to lose a simple thing. Now, if Ghanaians vote for Akufo-Addo, upon all these things happening, in the name of MPP Newoso, now Akufo-Addo win elections now. Automatically, we as a country, we have accepted Awana-4, Aigbe-4, Nzima-4, Wana-4, and Fanti-4, the people who are being suppressed, we have accepted and we have confirmed and we have sanctioned to say Akufo-Addo should be a tyrant and lead. Because one, so we are Unini and also we are Srimni and also we are Infantini and now Nzimani and now whatever tribe. Now you have seen Ghanaians going through this, your fellow Ghanaians. You are confirming, say, the Ekoson Ope and Akufo-Addo Nkosonye. The Kennedy Japan, you know, yeah, Kennedy Japan threatening people life, yeah, until you support that, until na Oma Ekufuado, another, until what will happen, let's say, the MPP party will be tagged as a party that does not believe in democracy. And then the most dangerous thing, my MPP Sisiano. Until if MPP led by Ekufuado today wins, automatically an MPP in the minds of some Ghanaians, you know, that MPP we used to know has been turned into a lunatic party. It has been turned into an autocratic party that does not believe in democracy. And it has been turned into a party that is going to take the rights of Ghanaians from them because MPP, what is going to happen is now they can look in your face and separate you from your child. You better show him so into Frigana. That is what we are condoning. You say the Tuma Ekufuado Bimso on Winia. Kennedy Japan can walk into somebody's house with his guards and shoot them in the head because he knows that we have confirmed that and that Ekufuado will not do anything. In MPP lose, you know, the idea is they believe MPP is a democratic party and they don't want that thing linked to them because getting out of that chain, say, yeah, the Betago said this party is not autocratic party and believe in democracy. The probability of you leaving that chain, it is nothing. It is zero. Now, that is the group that wants MPP to lose. Now, if MPP wins, these scenarios I've talked about or ABC. Now, there's another group that want MPP to lose. Now, the reason is they want this MPP to lose. Kennedy Japan, who will be linked to the party anymore. We wouldn't get somebody like Ekufuado, Gabia Sorchodako, Ken Oforiata, the Achim gang that wanted to sell PDS. You know, they don't want such people to be linked to the party again. Now, what the people want MPP to lose, they want MPP to go back and recalibrate for Ghanaians to accept the MPP as a political party that thinks about the people. Because right now, we 10 Ghanaians. Now, the General say MPP a party, a democratic party, a green party. 9 of them will say no. Now, the issue is, even when you go to the senior high schools now, do you believe, say, and when a phone call now we know senior high school, no? Infante phone call we know senior high school, no? Any slim phone call senior high school, no? None of them will vote for MPP because they believe, say, if they keep this government in power upon the free SHS, you will drive their family out of the country. It automatically, you know, the free SHS, the Ekufuado himself, technically he has dissolved it, was saying no. Because if there's an ever boy in any school, there's an ever kid in any school, there's a northern kid in any school, at that point, starting now building say free SHS, what's saying because they are scared. They don't believe in you. They don't believe in what you can do after they give you another power. Because their parents, their uncles will tell them, don't do this. If you do that, I'm going to lose you. And that is what some people who want MPP to lose, you know, want MPP to lose. Because when they are able to take the MPP out from this time, to me, GMPP, take it back to where it belonged. It belonged in that democracy settings, whereby they can speak to Ghanaians and say, have confidence in us. If even not in 2020, 2024, believe in us because we are not the Ekufuado kind of MPP that discriminates. We are not the Gabi Asarchidako MPP that kills. We are the MPP that believes and joins Ghanaians together. And if the MPP loses this mark, this 2020, and they don't go out of power, have to tell every MPP supporter that they are done. Because if Nana wins and NDC come to power 2024, 2028, the MPP is done. They cannot come back again because that cliche, that cloud will be on their head that they are a party that divides instead of a party that unites. So this is very technical. And this is very deep because you have to be smart to understand these things. It is when some people are calling, like me myself, when I'm calling for MPP to lose this election, it is not because of Ekufuado. It is because I want MPP to survive. Because if Ekufuado wins this party, these elections, what is going to happen is MPP as a democratic party automatically loses that democracy. They become an autocratic party. Ekufuado, no matter what, he'll be out of power. If the NDC gets power, trust me, 100 years, NPP can never come to power because majority of Ghanaians will not trust their word that when we come, We are not going to take your birthright from you. When we come, we are not going to block the border and say your uncle is Ghanaian and your auntie is Togolese. When we come, we are not going to send people like Kennedy Japan to go out there and shoot people in the head, sit on TV, get somebody like Hajia who is sick in the head to come and defend it. Ghanaians don't want that. They want that security. They want that assurance. They rely on a party that will tell them that I'll give you back your dignity and I'll let you become Ghanaian no matter where you live. That is what Ghanaians are looking for today. That is why the issue of policies does not come in today. The issues of who built this and who built this, the issue of security and citizenship, it's important for Ghanaians today because that is what we have to fight for. When we are able to put this country together and become one citizens, one people, one democracy, then we can think about development. That is why I always tell you that Nana Opoku-Agyeman is the only unifier because the issue is her statement tells you, it joins us. When you listen to that woman's statement, it is not a political statement. It is a unifying statement because she set her pace above politics. If you step above politics, then you are looking into unity. You are looking into democracy. You are looking into coming together and thinking as one people and moving forward. That is why I will always defend that woman because she has lived over politics. This is very technical. And this statement I'm making today, because so when you hear a member of parliament making such a statement, it is deep. It is deep because it cuts through the brain and the heart of the MPP. If the MPP does not go out today, the MPP will be seen as an undemocratic party for life. And trust me, Ghanaians are growing. Ghanaians are multiplying. And those people multiplying, when they turn around and say, you do not believe in democracy, you are not coming back again. And that is what the MPPs don't want. The MPPs want MPPs to be seen as a party that believes in everybody as a Ghanaian. My fellow Ghanaians, we are at a threshold. We are at a crossroad. Very dangerous moment. I don't have to spend too much time on Kennedy Japan because we all know the kind of person he is. Sammy Jeffy should just protect himself. The NDC should be vigilant. They have to go in there and think about the nation. That is why when Nana and John Mahama said their main focus is about stabilizing this nation and bringing the nation together. That is most important now in our politics. Very, very important. And that is what the Kufuor does not like. And we have to stay as one people, come together, irrespective of our political affiliation, our ethnic biasness or whatever, and fight for one Ghana. Because if we lose that, we lose everything. This is very important. So when I saw this, and I saw this woman speak, and I saw Kennedy speak, what will make them so bold to be going? Kennedy will be make his statement in TV. So, but he's got the backing of a tyrant, because he's got the backing of a party that does not believe in Kamimami Kebi, does not believe in democracy, does not believe, say, everyone can speak their mind. That is the problem we're having today. And if Ghana is having this problem today, then you have to know that the beginning of the end is near. And we, the MPP, who don't want the MPP to win, we have a reason. And the reason is to save an MPP party that we can tell Ghanaians that believe in us again because we believe in democracy. Believe in us again because this is a party that sees Evers, sees Northerners, sees Ashantis, sees Central Fantis, sees Equiapims as one people, but not a party that will send soldiers to go and brutalize a community or a tribe because the leader does not believe in democracy. That is where we are headed. That is why some of us, we love MPP, but we don't want MPP now. Because this group leading the MPP is not a group, it's a tyrant group. This is a criminal enterprise. This is an enterprise that will take your dignity away from you. Most Ghanaians have not traveled out of Ghana. Staying in people's country is dangerous. It is the most difficult thing to comprehend and to come to terms with. Living as a stranger in people's land, when we don't come together, stay together, fight together to sustain our democracy, we will be slaves in our own home. We will be coming and people will be checking our documents. People will be asking us to speak French whilst we are can't. People will be asking us to mention our names, to sound like them, because if it doesn't, we are not Ghanaians. That is where we are now, and this is what we are fighting against. We are Ghanaians and we are nowhere. We are going nowhere. The only way we can save this nation, and if you're a young MPP person watching me, that's why I said that those free SHS kids, those Northerners kids, those Northern kids, those Ever kids, those Central kids, these kids are not going to vote for this president because their family would tell them that we are from here. These people say we are not from here. If you vote for these people, we are out of here. And that education that you are bragging about, you will lose it. That is what we are fighting for. We want an MPP that will be seen as a unifier, an MPP that will be led by somebody who believes in Ghana, but not somebody who believes in clan and power. An MPP that is for everybody. And this time, this is not the MPP. This MPP has to go out and allow a better MPP to sell that message. Because if we lose that track, MPP, we are done. And trust me, those young politicians saying 2024 I'll be president, you are done in your life. Ghanaians will not accept you because they will say, hey, you are the same political party that came and took our birthright from us. You are the same political party that came to take what we as Ghanaians from us. You are the party that came to chase us on our own land. Why should we go again and vote for you? We cannot believe in your message. This is the time we need to stop this now. And if we don't stop it and it goes forward, we are done. And let me tell my people in the Ashanti region, the Akans, MPP is a can, whether you like it or not. Your party, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of this show. After this short break, I'm going to take phone calls. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This show will be back after this short break.
Open special air and we're gonna have Shopping Chrome, Nipper, the Sunny Chrome, Glass and Kuangan and Pennyfo, Jimmy, Munyebi, Yemunima, Abatwa, voters registration, Amoko, and Kwasian Tokwa, Ni Jimin Tokwa, and Ni Jimmy, or my Messiah Abrafun Kramer, and Mianza Chegan and Pennyfo. 24/7, Hobby Chrome, Habon Team from the Kumino, Suato, Ghana, Katechebia, special design. 24/7. I come to a credit free. Perform Hobby Chrome Abontin, a car quine. Quine in I one way, Tika Ebano, Kabi in Shiani Uncle, would have performed Ukra, Hope so the Dinsua, no credit free. And ye, and our on the table in SCO 24/7. Perform. I reform a guy, but Mr. Bruni, we are done, you're having. Bronsam Jam Hokradia, Bibini, a champion of Bronsam Jam. What in Cognas is home, so to United is abonted, not so free. Bibini Chroma Cognac classroom, Crabino. Huh? Perform, and Suato, Jimmy, also, ya, Udiam Nika, Joy Freud a ye. So ye Bibini, Nakwasia, Unia, and Rania, and Ghana. What you want you on your Ghana? Huh? Where Jimmy out 24/7, we in a special way of Nkunyo, and what the yes you. What when I met channel glass and Kwana catch was a glass and Kwana and for madam glass and glass.
All right, welcome back to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu. Tell our number to call is +1 202 751 8769. +1 202 751 8769. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes,
how
sir.
are you doing?
I'm good. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, you see, the problem with Ghanaians, especially the media, if you remember, nobody is the same Canada Japan said they should kill Edward and guns, and it's like he's working, it's like the country is for him. This needs is the time.
Thank you very much, sir. I think your line is really giving you hell today. Sorry. Hello? Hello, caller? Hello? Yes. People are struggling to get through. I know. The line is jammed. Everybody's trying to get through. Let me see what I can do. Let's do this. All right, the number to call is +1 202 751 8769. +1 202 751 8769. It's hello, caller. Hello. Yes, hello. Go ahead, sir. Hello. Yeah, today's a tough one. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm through. You know what? Canada Japan has been given too much freedom, and he really needs to be. I'm a woman. Yeah, hello.
I'm listening to you. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
He's been giving too much freedom. Can it Japan or the woman like it on the day my own story because this is just becoming too much. On your fine, the country is being ruled by tyrants. In our friend that in the condemn a way of a big dead rocket. Yes, a bearing. Yes, a bearing. I brew what's that? Me a short one and nano. Now, it condone what Canada Japan is doing. What Jadam Papa Obokuko is the most stupidest person I've ever known, including what friend and name what friend for Mafia Fono and what being at Mafia Fono. They should be removed. They should be removed. It's just too much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. Yes. Let's do this. Hello, caller. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. I can hear you. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Go ahead. Yeah, the line is struggling today. Hello? Yeah, hello?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, let's do this. Sorry, people are trying to get so many calls. Hello, caller? Man.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
This is from Boston.
All right, guys, go ahead.
I think that there is hope. Ghana and don't hope the good well good. But there is hope because if you bring in pro and as a sort of Ghana one. If you know that's the answer that when you that very first nipa nananom pede ukunim wouldn't come wide obadam. This is the time of the Ghana Fina. Yet now, yes, this is not about politics. It's about the future of the country, irrespective of where you come from.
Yeah.
One day, like again, it should the manner in the Japan on your uncle Pabada when you're Ghana. Let's politics aside and fight for the nation.
Let me show. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Hello. 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 Yes, today is tough, man. Yeah, tough lines. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening.
Yeah, that's me and my papa, Ghana. Hey, Kevin, you see the Ghana I am a boo. Obama ya to be tech. What to Obama ya to make them tech.
Yeah.
Where they will be, no. On also they say, on also I be that. Ubia what they tire. Akumos on what cast or the Dentember ebe to dra. You need it. That's them now kind. Zamijan say at the pass or a person. Nasa ni osika ya no MPP for omoje ni omonye ni ombeye bia ni yakopon ya adom na omu fi abamu e no popa ti say ni osika ya no why are there pass matter explanation so munya call out say in ebedi.
I'm sure. Thank you very much for your call. Hello, caller. Hello, KG. How are you doing?
Hello.
The G Rebel. I can see you watching the G Rebel. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you, my brother?
I'm doing great, sir.
I just want to talk about all this what you are saying. You are totally right. But I want to talk about Rollins.
Yeah.
If you can remember, for so many years ago, Rollins was even taken to the court and they said he is not a Ghanaian. The same people, these people was demonstrating against it, fighting for him that he's a Ghanaian. But look at what is going on, happening to them. That the Rollins cannot even open his mouth to say something. This guy, you are right that he says he's a catwalk. I was born close to Brocastle. And we saw 1979, the coup at that time. I was I mean, every day we do go to the broadcasting where the soldiers are to eat. And they might count 24/7. What Rollins was saying, it is not the Rollins today. This guy, he is I will give him the fault. What has happened all in Ghana is Rollins, JJ Rollins behind. This man is the man we have to talk straight on his face to tell him, enough is enough. Enough is enough. He is the fault in it. And this guy, Kennedy Japan, will be doing something like that.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see who's here. Hello, caller. Hello. Okay, somebody's reconnecting. Let's see. Hello, caller. Go ahead, sir. I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Kevin, thank you so much for the program today.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful. The explanation has been excellent. And then I'm really glad that you brought this matter up. Kennedy Japan must be brought to order. And then I just want the NDC leadership to get to, they have to be proactive. They have to report him to the ICC. In addition to that, they have to report him to the FBI because we know the police are just a joke in Ghana. So it's very, 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 very important. If they don't do that, this man is the most dangerous person. He's the most dangerous person that we have right now. So if you want to maintain our democracy in Ghana, this man must be dealt with very severely. So we have to be proactive.
Thank you very much.
The NDC leadership don't have to toy with it.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. All right, that was his opinion. Let's see who is here again. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yes. What's up, sir?
Yes.
This is Stephen here.
Oh yeah.
How are you today?
I'm good, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for this program. I'm very happy you brought this topic up today. You see, Kennedy Agyapong have been doing this for a long time. He said things like this against the airways and the gang when Atamis was president. But nobody did anything. Atamis couldn't do nothing about it. So he thinks he have the power to say whatever you want to do, you have the power to do it. Because now we have a tyrant who is his best friend. So there's no way that this guy is going to stop. He's going to continue this. And let me tell you this airway issue. People don't understand why airways vote for NDC. Simple because Victor also did the same thing and called the airways inward-looking people. And that thing stick into our head, and we know that they don't appreciate us and they don't treat us like this. And now things are changing. Airways are marrying Ashantis and other tribes. We are all mingled now, all the youth, all the young ones. But look at what Akufo-Addo is doing right now. Trying to divide, saying we the Airways, we are not Ghanaians and so forth. If we are not Ghanaians, why Papa Fio is the separatists are trying to, come out from Ghana and he's chasing them, arresting them. For what? Now you say we are not Ghanaians, so they want to separate, and you are chasing them. You use a whole taxpayers' money to take plane and chasing them all over the place. So when you look at all this, what do you think is going to happen? It started like this in Rwanda. It started in a lot of countries, Ivory Coast, like this, small. By the time you realize, it becomes something different. So Kennedy Agyapong, he has the license to do whatever he wants because he's killing people. He already killed 2 people, right? Up to now. Nobody arrested him. Nothing has happened. So he will continue to be doing this until someone came and have the ball to catch this guy and put him into the real place he belongs to. Then Ghana will be free.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good evening. Let's see. Okay, who's here now? All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Let's do this. Hello. Yes, go ahead. I can hear you.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Kevin.
Good evening.
Yeah, Kevin, Mikasa free UK. Kevin, Canada, Japan, China, Papa, we Papa Ghana for. Now, Unim, I don't blame this man at all. I don't blame him. But we blame Akufuado when na action mafia for no. Because Kevin, since you are near TNS, said Ghana, what your life we see here, said because you won't quite feel.
Yeah, that one is true.
Because since we are not safe in the hands of this mafia. Where would your life, bra? Even MP Kurampuno, or Metimukuno. Look, I'm a swally. Canada Japan, or any I'm a swally, no, be any mono, our Ghana.
Yeah.
I'm taking more than a month, and this guy life. If we need to, I will be up to now. Says the other young pony says, I see I do one. Some media in the Japan. Why no baby friend? Because I'm winning now. I didn't be will be streamed by Kevin. Nothing will be you from that. While reporting. But your woman, said the mammy. It is some mammy no back as I know. Says media in the bar. Is that how this woman? I did for a scene, so I yes a video no idea to social media. I don't want to go there. It's an elderly woman.
Thank you very much, sir.
It can be my mother.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to go far. But my men won't. One can say
all right. I mean, sure. Thank you.
Below bed.
Thank you.
Or a disaster to Ghanaian.
All right. That's his opinion. Thank you very much, sir, for your call. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. Do I stay? Do I move on? Okay, let's move on to the next caller. Hello, caller. Okay. Today the lines are really, really jammed. Like it's tough. Hello.
Hello. Good
evening, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm reaching your betchy pastor. This waka asama fa a East boss who say about registration you can register them. So will be woo and elections will be woo on the one threatening is who kuna so be so adia chain na security for abefadko. That's me Canada Japan trade Safi Samijan fee. Se Ghana yo man bi emre adwuma nkantis will be back and this is a back national security for invite Canada Japan. They told me a video now which boy now all US now which will be the Ghana for being a profile Crown Credit and penny for Odika because Shayini animal and when I phone a sort of from people for a cough for free so by will be in who could to and answer Burkina Faso coffee pabe juma and my account for no. I'm ready and answer name in I to make a phone. I go free Ghana and a domaba. You do registration. I register in the Pana Yakofa my buy on my age, my mind, and they are so many Ghana. Young Krama, wolf, you cry and say any Panatan, San Krama, woman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a registration and the politics in Gino. You move in say, oh, my Ghana for me to go for, oh, my booking up for Manuel.
I mean, sure. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your call. Let me see if I can pick one more call. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. It hurts when the line is slow. Let's see if I can pick this. Hello, caller. Hello.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Yeah.
That's it, boss.
That's it. So what different Samijan for my now I'm present the catch Canada Japan say. Can you namasa Uncle Trump one way? We say but some say I'm the trouble. I know do kun you be down kwa.
Yeah.
I know my first starting there and yeduma. And yeduma da. And yeduma. It is a namasa Uncle Trump by one way. No ye. No oba. Only could you bring that. But oh, boy, branch here. Who could complete? Would you or the old try? Yes, okay, second. Yes, okay. You go to 18 now. You be that.
Namisha, thank you very much. All right. Thank you for your call. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your information.
Thank you,
sir. You know, yeah, what I will say is that all the other fellow Ghanaians who are sit down peacefully, thinking that this has not affected them, please, if they want peace, they should put this party out. Or if these people sit down and this government will come again, those communities that are sitting down, very happily, they will not have peace among us. Secondly, I want all the communities to have a community watchdog, so that anybody they notify that he's not from that area, whether he's a soldier or he's a police, it shouldn't spare anybody. And moreover, this man called attack Canada Japan. In fact, until this government goes out, because Akufo-Addo has a hand in all that he's doing. That's why the whole security people are at his pocket. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night, sir. Thank you. Okay. Hello, caller. Hello, sir.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Greetings, Lester.
Lester
Chan.
And then ni braba. And then by ni breso
aba. Ni braba and then intunyum kra many abre and then intunyum until me ka sembia ma what to say. And there's a word to say me Lester Chama. WBH Lester Chama. Me show a new name. We new name a prophet Kevin. When I didn't tell me show said in winning contract for sale out the bar out on Saneba Mountain. PDF buy. Now some of the country last week said voting registration rig payment. Now and then names what Kwame A plus a year. What the was man the open the abasel or person me pre.
Yeah.
As somewhere when I just 2 weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago. And then there's almost a year. Just so be near Ghana, no be a Ghana, and Kevin must send you a yibi who just a video. Check Rebel. I want to farm pay, and Kevin Rebel, assemblyman war at the Mascend who will telling you will cry. Some farm one a chang on a fire can't almost send it in Ghana for. I didn't dear and higher Kevin. Young and I have to name enough of one pay a fancy for no coach because who was it? Kevin, go for ya, we will come out your my man, you will cry, Kevin. You've been an hour. Who can't send them here, Kevin? I'm going to form what's not Ghana. I haven't done Koso. When did the Minia bring them into him? We are prophets.
Thank you very much.
Remember about show getting Payabus and do it.
Thank you.
God will bless
wonderful
you.
night. God bless you too. All right. Lester is down today. No music today. Thank you very much, Lester. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello, caller. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Kel.
Go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening.
God bless you so much.
God bless you too.
Me say biometric registration because meaning say biometric day. Just say you've already been in the system, so how would there be a double registration? That's one thing I want to understand. Even emails, crowd will register a new account. All the email address between them. So I don't know what all this thing is about, and also about Canada, Japan. The hypocrisy in the system is so much there. Say you'll be for front we are. Everybody will be talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
But because you're it's okay.
Imagine they have some way some been a kaya now when any been a kaya like politician in a big jinaka say serious issue power. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Anka headlines nina, anka radio station nina, anka dechi anka Ghana.
Yes, They'll be making so much noise about it. And Kennedy have once declared war on Ghana. It's on your beer upon my knee.
Yeah.
He always wants to share blood. That is his ultimate motive. But he should not forget, say, most of the young ones don't have anything to lose when there is war. When I'm war properties, if you only be running for your life. They see America. We saw how people vandalize and crofonioma. You lose money and you lose your life as well. It's what they are doing. I'm feel say they will be the people lose more. They should continue doing it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful night. All right. Let's see. Hello. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Okay. I want to contribute.
Go ahead, sir. It's you.
Hello. Sir. Hello.
It's you. Kaza.
Good evening, Kelvin.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah. Meeting the Bongani Yusuf, the Kasafri Ghana.
Okay.
Hello?
If I talk, I say it's you, pa.
Aha. Kelvin. One said, the me person in country, Kenya, Japan. Sometimes one says, some news are more for economic washes here. Yane yemi ya puke Kenya Japan. Mimi shani say nipa won na juni pa kupura e woni free. On yemi train. Enti so onu wo car.
Hello? That's terrible, man. All right. I think I'm going to end the phone calls. I don't know what happened, but yes, he just
hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I just called to say, Mommy, no, Kasano, Mommy, no, Muslim papa, because here Muslim, Bible na kachire say, do nyanku to say the udon, into say, Mammy, na call ye Muslim papa, on Kasa se muda, ye Muslim, yen can't you be said, obi kas and bonia Muslim and dignity, into Mammy, no, on your good Muslim, on your Muslim at all, on your Muslim, say, oh, really a Muslim, any mudia. All support mountains way. He will never support that. If you are a real Muslim, the Muslim that we know and the Muslim that God told us, she is not that Muslim. She is sick and she is not Muslim.
Thank you very
much.
Muslim,
you're Muslim, or you're Muslim, cry. I dare call Ghana and airtime. Obiani how we support this house. I need for years and Yami 2020, Yami Beji and my normal. Shama Allah. We are praying to God.
Bye-bye.
God will help.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done, but the prayer has been heard by God. Thank you. Hello, caller. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
God
bless you, my friend. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much for your good job done. God continue to strengthen you and your family. My brother, I've called you several times before telling you that I've dreamt of civil war. And I can see that is getting closer daily. Because all the respected men in Ghana, especially the kings, Otumfuo, who is most respected in Ghana, is mute. Keep quiet. Only Togwe Afede and that Ebnu chief who have spoke on this issue going on. I want to tell them that they should keep quiet and they should continue keeping quiet. When the blood started flowing, I'm sorry for them too, because it will affect everybody. It will affect everybody. Akufo-Addo, it will affect him. They shouldn't think that they will run away. If it started, it will affect everybody. If they will not change, and this will continue, what will happen in Ghana? Ghanaians are brave. We are timid. If it happens to things, that we see. Secondly, Kennedy Japan, I call him a dog because he's not somebody who respected himself. We shouldn't be minding him, but they should all be preparing because the Voltarians, the Northerners, I believe in Ghana that they are the most brave people in Ghana. The Ashantis are coward, excuse me to say this. The brave people and the hardworking people in Ghana, they are the Voltarians and the Ashantis. So they should continue discriminating against them. And if their anger fools their cap, if they start, nobody can stop them. So they should continue it.
Thank you very much, sir.
This is my prayer for them. They should continue.
All right, that is his opinion. That was his opinion. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, producer. I think we gotta go. Right. All right. Okay. Let's see. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
I'm Pastor James calling from Ghana, please.
Go ahead, sir.
Kevin, I'm going to say, let me say, now one thing is, Ghana, we are cowards. That's all I can say because me, 79, JJ by the dinner, let the blood flow. We are following this man, and he was able to stand for the country Ghana. And say, I come to name and the youth are just quite looking at things like that. And this, I must say, look at these macho guys all over the place. They are just causing mayhem, beating people all over the place, and nobody's talking. I'm a pastor myself, but look at this Christian council. Look at my dad, Dr. Mesa Utabel. What are they doing? But they should know that if Ghanaians strike, hey, they'll be sorry. I was in Liberia. I know what is war. And if war broke in this country, Ghanaians will be sorry. If you go to Togo, French. If you go to Burkina, French. If you go to the French, unless we enter into the sea. But can there, it should be, if something happened to Samuel James, that day will be the beginning of war in this country. So you should be careful. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for submission. As of phone in Kasa, any braba, Jack, any braba. As of four Casas, any braba. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. Kevin, it's Rose.
Yeah, go ahead. How are you?
Just want to be, oh, fine. Thank you. Thank you too for the hard work you're doing for Ghana. Just one or two, and then talk to the MPP who are chasing people around. I'm in London right now, and 3 weeks ago I was sitting in front of my door, and a car pulled, and the moment he pulled in, I was told. The Holy Spirit told me it's MPP. A second car also followed. They went past by me to the next dead end of the road, turned themselves. One got out of the car and off they drove away. Just about 4 days ago, I left my window open. And the one who got out of the car, I forgot the window actually. So I was on the phone walking on my corridor and I found out that the window was open. When I got there, this guy was standing there looking through to the room that door was open, the window that was open. And I confronted and said, oh, he was looking for whatever. But the fact is, God has told me that MPP has flown in Fulanis into London, chasing me around. So I've reported them to the Scotland Yard. The police are watching them. Today, they came around my house and was peeping through my the sitting room and walking. I don't know what MPP is. I came to my Facebook to warn them. It's God who sent me to warn them. And God told me those they are using are Fulani. Those they are using to kill people, they are not Nigerians. It's Fulanis they are using to kill people around. And they have flown Fulanis into London to kill me, to kidnap me and kill me. They are joking. I'm warning them what is coming after them. The people they are killing in Ghana, there is a time frame for them and they are going to be crushed.
Thank you very much. I think that's the end of the phone calls. I'm not picking any more phone calls again. Thank you very much for being part of the show. It's been a wonderful show, and hey, I'm grateful for your time. You've been here with me for over 2 hours, 25 minutes. That's wonderful. Thank you very much for being part of the show. This show streams every Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. U.S. time. I'm talking about 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Western, and also 8 p.m. Ghana time. You can watch this show Monday to Friday. The show is called With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. I am your host. The production team is called the Ghost Team. The family are our viewers and our listeners. They are the family. We love them, and we know that they love us back. Fellow Ghanaians, this is the time to start thinking. This is the time we have to come together and speak truth to power. This is the time we have to all understand we are messengers with our Bibles or Quran in our hand. Messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. Have a wonderful night. Tomorrow, we're going to be here at the same time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Western, 8 p.m. Ghana time. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Have a wonderful night.
Namafa, 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 namafa. C'est très fun. Kojobi. 2020 de Mahameba. And then we clear cause offer. I go for Dubai and we share 4 years, but now so then we be yo. 1 history, 1 fact. Scan the bar and watch a man from me. And penny about and said 2020, but when you think when I banner the mama fa. I said mama fa. Mama fa. 2020 when you down play cause mama fa. I said mama fa. Mama fa. 2020 when you be on play. Galam say was so be working or buy no coffee so yes. Was the intervention? What is this cavitas now? What's a low bed? Ubegunu, tell you betu. Over the children benches and the Yabegunu. A pen of a banner said 2020, but when you think crime, I banner the mama fa. I said mama fa. Mama fa. 2020, when you down play cost mama fa. I said mama fa. Mama fa. 2020, when you be on play. When you ban what's your cry. Or mama some put my hair cry. Galam say ya ni didi and we been ngese ka wo mede totra petro otrumu get it transfer so at the tax whatever otrumu or be ti Ghana when you say mama fa I say mama fa 2020 when you down play cost mama fa I say mama fa mama fa 2020 when you be on play 2020 the Mahameba. And then we clear cause offer. I go for Dubai and we be share 4 years, but now so then we be yo. 1 history, 1 fact. Scan the bar and watch a man family. And penny about and said 2020, but so near Tim Quem. I banner the mama fa. I said mama fa. 2020 when you down play cause mama fa. I said mama fa. Mama fa. 2020 when you be on play. Mama fa. Mama fa.